We have 23 in JS1, 28 years is now in school. Some of them started 24 years, they can now write. People are living in this uncompleted building because they can't afford a better accommodation. I noticed there was no school here, so I started looking out for a way to help the community. We can't just abandon them because they are less privileged. Their children shouldn't suffer what the parents suffer. So we decided to open the school here and give them a future. Before now, the children couldn't speak English. Today, reverse is the case. The early pregnancy thing that was here, common. Girls getting pregnant, it's no more. These ones will become the next president, governors, the lawyers, the engineers. And I've seen it, that's why I'm putting in energy. I have no child of mine, and I love to gather children. The children here, they don't even see television to watch. The first day I put a cartoon for them to watch. Out of tension, they weed on themselves, and I wept. The school fees is 8,000 naira, but it's still very difficult for them to pay. So most times I let go. Why am I here? Is for them to be able to go to school, to have good education, to be able to read and write. So I let go because it wasn't funny to see a 14-year-old child that could not write letter A, couldn't even speak English. It wasn't easy, but God made it easy.
Hey wonderful people, it's ChrisWonderart again from the Niger Delta Stories project. And yeah, quick update for those that are just following me. I'm currently doing my NYSC service in Nigeria, right? And yeah, I'll say that I've been serving my country. If you look at my YouTube channel, I've been serving my country for a while now, telling stories, the beautiful stories of our region in the Niger Delta. Just said, let me update people on what's going on. But today I'm telling a wonderful story of an amazing woman who is also serving our country in her own capacity in Bayelsa State. This story is the story of a woman who is creating very, very affordable education in a very poor community in Bayelsa for children that have been victims of violence, children that could not afford education, that have been at home. She created a system where they could pay just $8, which is about 8,000 naira, and then she still gives scholarship to a lot of these children and helps them to come to school even for free. I met this beautiful woman in 2022 during the flood, and I met her at a school that we were rendering help to, which became an IDP camp during the flood to help people. And this woman told me about her school. I came here and I checked the school and I almost cried with what I saw. You know, by God's grace, I and my friend came later on to pay school fees of about 6 children in the school. And again, later on, I got a partnership from After Effects to come back here, and we're able to buy boards, to change some of their boards in the school. Then recently, the school where I'm doing my NYSC, Potter's Touch High School, Mrs. Fola Shade, which is in charge of, a woman that is in charge of the leadership center of the school, an amazing woman, you know, told me about a project that the school wants to do to help people, to reach out to people that need help. And then I suggested this idea, and that's how we came here. And while coming here to come and do research on the school and what they need, you know, I just got this idea that I should come and tell this woman's story so that we can help her in a bigger way. Those that are outside that are watching this video can actually reach out to support these children that can't afford just $8 school fees for 3 months in a term, and they don't have money to buy books, that can't afford good education. We need to help them in any way that we can. That's why I'm making this video today. So please listen to our inspiring story, and if you want to help her, please, you can check in the description below for contact details and links that you can use to support what is going on at Luxuriant Academy. So yeah, let's go to the story. Let's go.
Okay, you're welcome to Basic 4 and 5, a combined class. They're actually having French class right now.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you. I wish all of you out and blessings.
My name is Anne Aganaba, Anitorfa. Yeah, I'm the proprietress of this great school you're seeing here, right here, Luxuriant Academy. The school came into being just like a dream, but I just bless God for where we are today, because I actually came here to visit 7 years ago. And when I got to this place, I came to see a community of its own, like an isolated community. And I saw children, teenagers, a lot of them doing nothing. I noticed there was no school here, so I started looking out for a way to help the community. So I decided to run an holiday lesson, a summer lesson, The first I did was free. I paid transport all the way there. I just wanted to impact life because it wasn't funny to see a 14-year-old child that could not write letter A, couldn't even speak English. I just wanted to reach out to my world and affect life positively. That's how it started. And we're here today.
Anthony, say it.
The vision behind this school is to raise children that will conquer their environment and their world, no matter the condition they are facing. The students that attend this school are actually students that are giving up on education. Like nothing, me school, nothing, no way. And I've been able to talk to them that school is good and they are now attending school. I've been able to register, make like 40 something of them have a primary school certificate. That's why we have men as boys in this school. We have ladies that I guess you can imagine 23, 24-year-old in JS1. In Basic 5, you can imagine Basic 5 is primary 5. We have 18 years old, 16. There was this particular boy. The father brought him, he's already 24 years, and he started from Basic 4, which is primary 4. Gift by name, primary 4. Coming into school, it was a challenge because coming into school with beard all over his face and his height, the huge chest, and it wasn't easy, but God made it easy. Now, I have no child of mine, and I love to gather children and give them future. So I just find myself doing this without any stress. To make them realize that they can conquer their environment, they can become better persons. In fact, for them to be able to read and write. Before now, the children couldn't speak English. They couldn't even greet. They don't know how to greet. Today, reverse is the case. Part of this school, the number one impact is that it has reduced crime rates.
Yeah.
The crime rate here is gone. Then the early pregnancy thing that was here, common. That was like a normal phenomenon. It's no more.
Girls getting pregnant.
Girls getting pregnant. Then I'm able to like talk to them and win them over, even the 20 and above. Some of them started 24 years. They can now write. They can now read. It's awesome. It's an amazing thing to me. And I give God the glory. Because to make a 24, 28-year child to sit down, to learn all over, holding their hands to learn how to write letters, I think it's a great achievement.
My name is Aleluya Samuel. I love Nigerian school because they teach us well, and since I come to this school, I know how to read and write. And my habit too have changed. All my characters, the bad characters have changed. Since I come to this school, I know how to do good things. I'm not like before again.
Like on Thursday when we have character development, I've learned how to say what they teach me off and it actually in my books.
When I came to the Nigerian Academy before, I never knew how to read like I know now. But with the help of Nigerian Academy, I can read.
The school fees is not much, 8,000 naira for the primary.
That's about $8.
$8, yes. Then the secondary is 10,000 naira.
About $10.
$10.
For
3 months, it's 10. 3 months make it 10. It's still very difficult for them to pay. Despite all of that the amount is small. So I came up with something, a card like this, schooling made easy, so that parents will be able to like pay this school fee of $8 at ease. Sometimes 200 naira daily. As the child is coming to school, you give the child 200, we record, to be able to see if at the end of 3 months they'll be able to pay this 8,000 naira, which is $8. But we still find it difficult. The value for education here is really very low, very, very low, because even with this 8,000 naira to pay it, it's like, because they don't have value for education. Another challenge here is teaching materials, textbooks. They don't have textbooks. Then even if you try, they bring them to school to get uniforms. It's a big problem, big, very big one. You can see a child attending school for 2 years without uniform. Even the sports wear, 2 years. without uniform. So it's really, really great challenge here. Sometimes they look at the students and like, is this a refugee camp? And all of that. It's a challenge. Another challenge here is getting a visual set. I don't know. Like, because I can't afford it, I use my phone. I could remember a unique incident that happened the first time I started. Because the children here, they don't even see television to watch. The first day I put a cartoon for them to watch. Out of tension, they weed on themselves. And I wept. How do I go about this? I was hiring a laptop 3 times a week to make sure they get to watch cartoons, to learn.
That's the small
the little ones, even the adults, because I did my study here and I noticed there are only 2 families that have television, the whole estate, as big as the estate is, and they weren't allowed to go into their houses to watch. So I created the avenue.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hey, bonjour. This one is not English. This one is
This
French.
one is French. This is JS2 and this is teacher of JS2.
Oh, nice.
Master AB. Teaching these children or grooming them, I've come to see that these ones will become the next president, governors, the lawyers, the engineers, in fact, the managers in high ranking. Just name it. I want them. We have great teachers, even as they are coming up. There are great teachers here. There are engineers, doctors, name all kinds of professions. It is in them. And I've seen it. That's why I'm putting in energy. Domiciliary Academy is situated here in this estate. This is an estate, federal housing estate, abandoned, and a large number of persons live here. It's a community of its own. So the school is actually like this. The building is looking like this because it's not a personal building. Therefore, we have nothing to do about it. So that's why it's like this. Is actually uncompleted building that the school is located. The people are living in this uncompleted building because they can't afford a better accommodation. It's like the less privileged people. They are the ones that are living here. And we can't just abandon them because they are less privileged. Their children shouldn't suffer what the parents suffer. So we decided to open the school here and give them a future. I had 2 persons standing in to pay for 5 children. And with the help of also ChrisWonderart and his team, who came, found us, and did something great. They also paid some children's school fees and change our boards. These are the helps I've received so far.
So how can people help you? People that want to help you, how can they reach out? How can they help you? What do you need?
Okay, there are so many things I need. I need chairs, tables, good boards. I need laptops, school fees, payment of the school fees for the children. Anybody that can assist, just come out and do something. So into tomorrow. And I know God will bless you.
So guys, this story is very, very touching and inspiring. Just finished speaking with Mrs. Anne. So Mrs. Anne, yeah. So if you want to support her school, you want to support the work that she's doing, please, there's links in the description. There's also a contact there. You can reach out to them and you will be able to support the school fees, and other things that the school needs, so that we can give these children a chance to be great. Let's intervene, and support them in their education and help the parents here to be able to train these children to become great people in the world. And I totally support Mrs. Anne and the work that she's doing. This is someone that you can trust and support her. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Please subscribe to this channel.
All
Don't
right.
log out.
Bye.
Peace.